Hi, welcome to my channel Rohit Speaks. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how basic question, can hair loss be reversed? And I know some you know, some of you don't know, but I want to give you the reason why we lose hair and can it be reversed? And are there solutions and what are the solutions? So first, let's understand why do we lose hair? So now the loss of hair is by aging after a certain period of time. I think it's roughly after you hit in your late late 30s and early 40s is where you start losing your hair because your level of dihydrotestosterone in your body goes up, and it happens in both male and female. Female do produce testosterone, but not as much as how much males produce, but females do produce as well. So DHT levels is keeps increasing in your body, and what happens is this DHT goes to your hair follicle and binds there and doesn't allow your blood flow to happen to your hair follicles. As a result, it starts to shrink your hair follicle, and as a result, your hairs will start falling out. Now, DHT is formed by conversion of your testosterone by a enzyme alpha reductase to dihydrotestosterone, and they go and bind to the androgen receptors which are inside your hair follicle, and then don't allow your blood to go and provide nutrients to your hair follicle. And as a result, your hair starts falling, and that is the reason in your male pattern baldness, or you start losing alopecia, all those. So the reason is the high level of DHT makes your hair follicles shrink and your hairs to fall. So the basic idea is you don't need DHT, and make sure there is nutrients going to your hair follicle. Two things you need to make your hair follicles healthy and happy, and they survive and they keep coming back, or the cycle of your hair growth keeps happening. So if your hair follicle doesn't have enough nutrients or no blood supply, and there is much and level of DHT is high, this is what happens to you're losing of your hair. And why does it always happen in patches? Because this region always gets more blood here rather than the regions in the top of your head, and also your exposure to your sun is directly here. So again, exposure to sun, DHT, and less blood and nutrients going to your hair follicle causes your hair to fall. So those are the reasons. So what are the solutions? First of all, you need to go to a dermatologist, and they need to figure out what's going on with you, what's your commute or what you're doing daily that it is causing that. They will test your DHT, and they will try to prescribe you a routine. So there are solutions in market. One is called as Rogaine, which is minoxidil. So this, what it does is basically vasodilates your region and allows more blood flow into your hair follicle. So it stops your hair to flow or fall that easily. But this is something you need to keep doing it to you so you get that blood flow going. So it affects your blood flow. Then there are shampoos which are anti-DHT. So basically, it can penetrate through your skin and bind to that DHT, and do not allow it to cause your so it will basically block the DHT's effect and allow your hair to get more blood and nutrients. And then finally, if none of this works and you're too late in your stage, then there is hair transplants. And even if you do transplant, you need to get this. You have to still have your DHT in your system. So you have to still block it and make sure you have a good routine, so you after your hair transplant, your hairs are still healthy and happy. So it's not one time done. You need to keep doing these things. So create a routine, will be happy. Get started early. That is what I would recommend. So if you start feeling that you're losing hair way too often and you're getting patches, then go to a dermatologist, get a routine fix. Most likely they will recommend you a DHT shampoo and a minoxidil treatment instead of going to expensive hair transplants. But even after transplants, you would need this. So again, with this video, I want to say three reasons for your hair follicles or hair to fall is shrinking of your hair follicles is caused by DHT hormone in your body, effect of the sun rays, and less blood flow to your system. So naturally, if you start early doing these natural ways to regrow hair, which is basically apply oil, massage your scalp with fingers or whatever you can find. Palmetto is a nice supplement for your hair growth. Eat rich diet of the zinc and other minerals. Omega-3 fatty acids actually help. And I mean, light therapy here or there it might work or not, but having a nice massage, so getting more blood flow to your hair would also help. So hopefully you can, uh, and I have written here spelling is mistakes, solutions, I wrote solutions. Well, it is affecting your souls anyway. Uh, Hopefully you can understand that technically, if you want to know, can you regrow your hair? You can, but it is also time dependent. How far in your body you are that DHT, anti-DHT is not working because you have lost all your hair. It will be very hard for it to bring the whole thing back. But if you have started early and took care of it, you might not go into this male pattern baldness, or you might be able to avoid uh, too much of that happening or happening too early. So I mean, genetics is another thing. If you have too much excess production of DHT, which even the minimum amount of DHT shampoo is not affecting, there's just too much that you cannot do it, then it's a whole another story. But if you don't have male pattern baldness in your family history, but you're still getting this hair loss, then maybe you can try these methods or ask first. Definitely ask a specialist because you don't do things on your own. Ask a specialist and then go for a routine. So with that, I'd like to switch off this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.